See more 623 species in genus Philodendron at monsteraholic.com. Philodendron Billietiae vs. Atabapoense. Both my Philodendron Billietiae and Atabapoense are stunning climbers, but they definitely have their own personalities. The Billietiae is like the social butterfly of the plant world. It puts out new leaves constantly, with each one a vibrant, glossy green. It grows quickly, happily reaching for its moss pole, and seems to thrive on regular attention. I love waking up to a new, unfurling leaf every few weeks. It's like a tiny green present. Philodendron Atabapoense, on the other hand, is a bit more reserved. Its leaves are a deeper, more dramatic green, with a mesmerizing shimmer that catches the light. It takes its sweet time putting out new growth, but when it does, the leaves are noticeably thicker and more substantial than the Billietiae's. There's a real sense of quiet strength to this plant. It might not be the fastest grower, but it makes up for it with its captivating presence. Is Philodendron Billietiae rare? I don't consider Philodendron Billietiae particularly rare, but it's definitely not as common as some other houseplants you might find at your local nursery. I stumbled upon mine at a plant expo last year and immediately fell in love with its unique foliage. Why is variegated Philodendron Billietiae so expensive? The variegated Philodendron Billietiae is pricey because it's quite rare and sought after by plant collectors. The variegation adds an extra layer of uniqueness to an already fascinating plant. I remember hesitating a bit before splurging on one, but now I see it as a prized possession in my collection. Does Philodendron Billietiae climb? Philodendron Billietiae is a natural climber, but it's not as aggressive as some other vine-like philodendrons. Mine has been steadily climbing up a moss pole I set up in its pot, and it adds a lovely touch of greenery to the corner of my living room. How to care for Philodendron Billietiae. Philodendron Billietiae, known for its large velvety leaves, can thrive indoors with proper care. Here's a guide to keep your Philodendron Billietiae happy and flourishing. Light. Bright, indirect light is ideal. Avoid harsh direct sunlight that can scorch the leaves. You can place it near an east-facing window for gentle morning sun. If using artificial lights, provide around 12 to 14 hours of daily light. Watering. Aim for consistent moisture but avoid overwatering. Allow the top inch or two of the soil to dry out between waterings. Stick your finger in the soil to check the moisture level. Water thoroughly until excess water drains from the drainage holes. Empty any water saucers to prevent the plant from sitting in water. Temperature and humidity. Prefers warm temperatures between 65 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 to 27 degrees Celsius. Avoid cold drafts or sudden temperature fluctuations. Thrives in moderate to high humidity, around 60 to 70%. You can group it with other humidity-loving plants, use a pebble tray with water, or consider a humidifier. Soil and potting. Well-draining, aerated potting mix is essential. Aroid mix or a mix with perlite, orchid bark, and coco coir can be suitable options. Choose a pot with drainage holes to prevent root rot. The pot size should be slightly larger than the root ball to allow for growth. Fertilizing. During the growing season, spring and summer, fertilize once a month with a diluted balanced liquid fertilizer according to package instructions. Avoid over-fertilizing, which can damage the roots. Support in climbing. Philodendron Billietiae is a climbing plant. Provide a moss pole or trellis for it to climb and grow vertically. Additional tips. Wipe leaves occasionally with a damp cloth to remove dust and improve air circulation. Young plants might be more sensitive to underwatering or lack of humidity. Monitor your plant for signs of pests like mealybugs or scale and treat them promptly with insecticidal soap or neem oil solution if needed. Is Philodendron Billietiae fast-growing? In my experience, Philodendron Billietiae isn't the fastest grower compared to some other philodendron species. It's more of a slow and steady grower, which I appreciate because it means I don't have to worry about it outgrowing its space too quickly. Regular pruning helps maintain its shape and encourages healthy growth. Where to purchase a variegated Philodendron Billietiae? Finding a variegated Philodendron Billietiae can be a bit challenging, but I've had luck purchasing rare plants from online specialty plant shops and through plant swaps with other collectors. It might take some patience and persistence, but the reward of adding such a unique plant to your collection is definitely worth it.